What up? What up? I I just found out on how can I know the year uh the Tommy Hilfiger. I got a lot of Tommy Hilfiger polos and shirts. This is all Tommy Hilfiger polos right here. But this some of them. This some of them. These are actually the ones that I wear. I actually got another pile that I'm gonna have to look through that to double check the years on those when those were made. But I'm selling those, but some of those I might even take back because of the year old. But to found out just one simple way. That is if it has that tag in it. A lot of the Tommy Hilfiger clothing is gonna have a year tag on them. I did not know that. So I'm gonna go through all these right here, and we'll just together. I don't even know, but this is how we're gonna find out. I'm like, well, vintage. I guess if vintage, I guess vintage would be like, well, it's almost 20 years. Well, it's just 2018 right now. It's about to be 2019 in a few months, but I guess vintage, they consider vintage being like in the 90s, 80s, and before. I think Tommy Hilfiger was started in like the late 70s, early 80s, but let's see. Okay, so right here, I'm looking for the tag on the inside. On the inside, it's gonna be like the extra buttons. Sometimes you're gonna have the you're gonna have that tag on the inside. On the back, and it's supposed to be a little white piece of square, and it right there. See, March '04. So this is the year '04. So dang, this is pretty. Yeah, 2004 from 2018, finna be 19 in a minute. Yeah, so that's almost a 18-year-old, 19-year-old shirt, man. No, 2004, 2004. Yeah, that's almost like 15 years, 14, 15. But we're gonna look at this Tommy Hilfiger yellow. It's like pineapple to me. This yellow is actually dark. I don't know why on my phone it shows it like it's a faded yellow, but this is like a dark yellow pineapple look. It's kind of hard doing this with one hand holding the phone, but okay, we got a white tag on the inside of this. And this is April '03. Oh, damn. I got some 15 and older shirts in this bitch, and I got these at the thrift. Probably $4 or $5, man. $4 or $5. So I mean, they're not vintage. They're old, but they're not like um how they used to make clothes like in the '90s. I guess that's what they want to call vintage. It's like that was different material back in the '80s and the '90s. That's why they say like a lot of the jackets. If you look at like what's a vintage jacket, I looked up online. It said like a lot of the vintage jackets would have most likely like a metal zipper. Like, a lot of that stuff is made cheap now. Like, whenever they wanted to start making clothes real cheap, like a lot of those vintage jackets is gonna made like with like a metal. It's gonna be a metal zipper, not a plastic or some type of other. It's gonna be metal. Like, that's just one way. Don't just look, say, oh, it's the metal. Is it vintage? It's gonna be two or three different ways to kind of tell, but just because it got some metal jacket on it, I mean metal zipper on it, that don't mean, I mean, somebody could have broke the zipper off the plastic zipper and just fixed it with a metal zipper. So don't always use it. That's just a clue. But anyway, going into this Tommy Hilfiger, it got that old logo crest on now. So let's see. I want to see if I have like some type of '90s type shit. Like, oh, this, whoa, 2000. Late 2000. Whoa. So this is almost borderline. Like, this could be vintage. What is it made? Made in Indonesia. Made in Indonesia. So whoa, got that old, like I said, got that old logo. I had another shirt that's yeah, the other shirt was like 2004. I got that old logo, so that's almost like a good clue. Maybe I don't know if they reused that, but that was like his first crest or something like that. I don't know if it was another one before that, but don't quote me on that. But dang, so that's 2000. Ooh, let's look at this one. Let's look at this. This is an old one. Let's see. I'm gonna try to go through them fast. I don't want this video to be long or anything. 2002, '02. I don't even want to look at this one. I know this is new. I got this out of Marshalls for like $15 or $20 brand new. So hold on, let me quick in and out. Dang, I can't find it. I can't find it. Oh, I flipped it over, so it might be on the other side. Yeah, I flipped the shirt over. Yeah, that's 2018. That's 2018. I said I knew it was new. Yeah, that was earlier this year, 2018. Yeah, that's brand new. I got that out of Marshalls, like I said. Okay, look at Tommy Hilfiger Division Athletics. This is made in Jamaica. That's made in Jamaica. Got like a big patch right there on the bottom front. That's the bottom front big logo patch, and it got the patch on the this little small patch on the sleeve right there. So, oh, let's look at this. I think I was actually trying to sell this. Hold on, let me double check. Let me double check the year. Give me a vintage, baby. Give me some. Oh, it don't got a tag on it. It don't got. See, it don't got a tag. It don't got one. Oh, that sucks. See if it says it on there. No, it don't. It don't got. Damn, that sucks. I felt like. See, now I don't know no other way to if it doesn't have one, or if the tag would be ripped off or something, some strange reason. But dang, see, I whenever he was making clothes in Jamaica, Tommy Hilfiger be doing. He got shit everywhere made. Like man, Indonesia, China, Hong Kong. Man, he everywhere. New York, USA. Man, I found one that's made in the USA. So I don't, and it don't got a tag on the inside. And I just found that today, and that's what made me look up like how to find out if something is vintage. What the year was made out of. What year? So, so right now, the oldest Tommy Hilfiger I got is the year 2000. That's the oldest one. So let's double check this. Let's check this one. Oh, 2015, 11/15. So yeah, let's check you out. I didn't like this one. I think this was like my first Tommy Hilfiger shirt that I found, and I almost want to keep it just so I can say that like, this is the first one. This is the first one. I found this lime green, this polo, like this polo flag logo, made in Indonesia. Got the stripes, so that's like a good clue. Like that style, that like you know what I'm saying. Like this is the year they was using like the little stripes type. That's how you can almost tell like it's years. Like when years go by, it's like the new thing, like new wave. Like you know what I'm saying, like designs on clothing. So that can almost kind of give you a clue. So this might be. This might can be, down and up there. Well, old. This could be old. So let's look. See if it has a tag. Yes, it does. Ooh, 2001. 2001. So that's not the oldest, but I got one that's in 2000. It's 2001. So it's like the, you know what I'm saying? Like they wanted to keep that solid plain look, but they hid the stripes. So you got a little bit of that hidden. So that's it. So I don't know. I don't know how to, you ain't gonna find too much clothing like that. Man, but this brand new tag, I ain't even wore this. I got this out of Marshalls, man. Like $20, man. Brand new. Got the big, nice, a little oversized, medium size, like logo. See, I want to be able to look at the tags too, like that. That definitely is new. You know, I'm just gonna show y'all. Oh, look at that. See, on the whole bottom front says Hilfiger spelled out. On the whole front is folded up so you can't see the whole thing. But we're not even gonna look at the year on that. That's 2017-18. And look at this, another one brand new with tag, big stripes. You know, it's no point even looking at that one. I ain't even wore this yet, man. I ain't even wore that one. This one, yeah, that's new too. I got this at a Ross, man. I ain't even gonna look at that. So those are definitely 17, 18. That's definitely 17, 18. So, oh, let's look at this one. This feels real good. Like I said, I showed you. It said mercerized. I can't even pronounce that. Mercerized. Let me see. Let me show you. I want to say mesmerized, but mercerized. Got that mercerized luxury cotton. This feels real good. Like when I found this in a thrift, I'm flipping through it, and when I grabbed it, I can tell like this is something. Like, what is this? And what is that? It said Tommy on it, but I'm like, why does it feel like that? That don't feel like the regular Tommy. I got the old logo crest. Got the split between. That's a little bit of that. So looking at the style of it and old logo crest, let's see. Let's see, because right now I'm learning something by looking at what the years could be by the design of it. And this doesn't have a fucking tag on it. Oh yes it. No, it don't. Yes it do. Yes it do. I'm sorry. I'm trying to look at my phone to see it. '06. So '06 and '06. It's a '06 Tommy Hilfiger. Okay, let's look at this. And I found a Tommy Hilfiger Golf. I found a Tommy Hilfiger Golf. But it says right here, Georgia Tech Golf. So that's like different. Like I like it when you find stuff like that. I'm in Atlanta right now, so I'm from Florida, but Georgia Tech Golf. I liked that. That was just different. Once you get a handful of Tommy Hilfiger polos, you kind of want to start getting different things. And I hate the fact that I turned down the Budweiser one. It had the Budweiser logo, and on the outside, it's gonna have on one of the side of the sleeves. On one of the side of the sleeves, it's gonna have the oh, it don't got the Tommy logo flag. It don't got the Tommy flag. Where would it? Oh, okay. I got the Tommy flag right here. So they see it's always gonna be a hidden Tommy logo somewhere. Sometimes I found shirts that don't have a Tommy logo. I don't know if that was supposed to be fake. But usually the button ups, the button downs, the long sleeve like button downs, they're not gonna have like all that. Some, you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna say Tommy on the inside, and I see those in Marshalls and Ross and all that. So that, they're not gonna have no fake shit in there, but they'll have some in there. But I don't know about the finding a short sleeve polo and it doesn't have no type of logo. Nowhere Tommy gonna show that logo, even on the buttons. Like, you know what I'm saying? The buttons gonna say like that says what Tommy Golf, Hilfiger Golf, Hilfiger. See it? Says Hilfiger Golf on the buttons, man. Like, you know. Um, but we're gonna look at the year of this one. I like this one too. Like I said, I found all these out the thrift. This doesn't have a fucking see. I was finna say it doesn't have a tag, but it's on the inside of this loop thing. So I can't look through my phone. 2000. I can't see. Let me see if I can flip it out. It says year 2000 on this one. Dang. So that's crazy. I mean, not crazy. I would have said there ain't nothing on him. Ain't no tag on him, but they hit it on the inside. I can't get it out with one hand, man. But it says 2000. It says, if you can see it. No, not 87. I wish it said 87. Uh, it's underneath 87. Okay, you see it? Double O. I don't know what month, but that's another 2000. That's another 2000 one. I can't see it. It's making me frustrated holding this damn phone. This is another polo. I mean, Tommy Hilfiger I got out of Marshall's Ross. We're not gonna go to that red one. Red is my favorite color. Now look, now we going back to the stripes, the little pin, like the real thin stripes, not the thick stripes. You got got a new age like logo to it, but it got the stripes underneath it. So this might be a what the other two was like what 2000 early 2000 like 2000 2001. That's the oldest one I got is 2000. So let's look at this. Now let's see if we learned something. Yep, got a tag on it, 2002. So this early 2000. So you can almost look, like you said, you can look at the design of the clothes. I don't know what 90s would look like, but it seemed like the style didn't change too much. But from 2000 and 90s, it'll probably be some striped um Tommy. The big patch, like with the big square, like it might be like a big green and a big patch of yellow and spelled out Tommy. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like something like that. So that's how you know. But to be sure, just double check to make sure to see if it's a white tag up underneath that. Um, I'm finna start learning like where made in, like made like where was Tommy Hilfiger made, like what years they was made in Indonesia or something. Let's see if that has like some type of. But I like I said, I got one. I don't know where it's at right now, but I got a USA made in USA Tommy Hilfiger sweater. It got a little circle lion crest down at the bottom. It's all red, and it just says made in USA Tommy Hilfiger. And I wonder how old that is. I bet you that's the 90s. I bet you that's a 90s logo sweater. And I don't even want to put a price on it, or I might just keep it. But yeah, we just learned. If you didn't know how to tell what year your Tommy Hilfiger was made out of. If you got some in your house right now you don't know, it's gonna be a white tag on the inside. And this video is 18 minutes, going on 19 minutes long. So we went through some of those, and I'm actually gonna cut this off, and I'm gonna go look at my other Tommy Hilfiger shit for real. But yeah, man. All right.